Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today, I'm going to talk to you about 5 types of people to avoid at all costs. These people are toxic, harmful, or simply unbearable, and they can ruin your life if you let them. So, without further ado, here are the 5 types of people to avoid. The manipulator. This is the one who makes you believe that he is your friend, that he loves you, that he understands you, but who in reality only seeks to control you, to use you, or to hurt you. He lies to you, makes you promises that he doesn't keep, makes you feel guilty, isolates you, lowers you, and makes you doubt yourself. The manipulator is an expert in psychology, and he knows how to play with your emotions. For example, he can compliment you to seduce you, then criticize you to destabilize you. He can give you gifts to indebt you, then ask you for favors in return. He can make you jealous scenes to show you his attachment, then cheat on you or leave you. You have to run away from him like the plague because he can destroy you mentally and emotionally. The profiteer. This is the one who takes advantage of your kindness, your generosity, or your naivety to get what he wants from you without ever giving you anything in return. He asks you for services, money, favors, but he never thanks you, he never helps you, and he doesn't care about you. He considers you as a means and not as an end. For example, he can ask you to host him at your place, but he doesn't participate in the household chores. He doesn't pay the rent, and he invites his friends without your consent. He can borrow money from you, but he doesn't pay you back. He spends without counting, and he reproaches you if you ask him for accounts. He can solicit you for a project, but he doesn't do his part of the work. He takes all the credit, and he criticizes you if you complain. You have to spot him and reject him because he can drain you of your energy and your resources. The criticizer. This is the one who criticizes everything and everyone without ever proposing anything constructive. He complains, he grumbles, he judges, he denigrates, he mocks, but he does nothing to change things or to improve himself. He is negative, pessimistic, and bitter, and he tries to drag you into his infernal spiral. For example, he can criticize your appearance, your style, your personality, but he never gives you any advice. He never compliments you, and he doesn't accept you as you are. He can criticize your work, your project, your passion, but he never encourages you. He never supports you, and he never congratulates you. He can criticize your family, your friends, your relationships, but he never listens to you. He never understands you, and he never comforts you. You have to ignore him and bypass him because he can demoralize you and discourage you. The narcissist. This is the one who thinks he is superior to others, who boasts, who puts himself forward, who constantly seeks admiration and validation. He is arrogant, pretentious, and egocentric, and he only cares about himself. He has no empathy. He doesn't respect others. He doesn't recognize his faults, and he never apologizes. For example, he can boast about his achievements, his talents, his possessions, but he never recognizes his failures, his weaknesses, his needs. He can put himself forward in a conversation, in a meeting, in a party, but he never shows interest in others. He doesn't listen to them. He doesn't value them. He can seek to attract attention, compliments, likes, but he never returns the favor. He doesn't thank. He doesn't share. You have to put him in his place and unmask him because he can crush you and humiliate you. The parasite. This is the one who clings to you, who follows you everywhere, who invades you, who suffocates you, who prevents you from breathing. He is dependent, sticky, and intrusive, and he doesn't leave you any freedom or privacy. He harasses you, solicits you, claims you, and imposes his presence on you. For example, he can call you or send you messages nonstop, but he never leaves you alone. He doesn't respect your time. He doesn't understand your priorities. He can accompany you everywhere you go, but he never leaves you alone. He doesn't respect your space. He doesn't understand your desires. He can ask you to do everything with him, but he never lets you choose. He doesn't respect your opinion. He doesn't understand your tastes. You have to push him away and detach him because he can suffocate you and oppress you. That's it. Those were the 5 types of people to avoid. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you learned something. Don't hesitate to leave me a comment, to give a thumbs up, and to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you soon for another video, and I wish you a good day.